Amnesty International reacts to Buhari's minister, Mohammed's denial of Lagos Endsars panel report. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. The director who faulted the manner the government dismissed the report urged the federal government to verify the evidence provided by it. Now the news in detail. Amnesty International AI on Tuesday stated that it was not surprised by the government's denial of a Lekki toll gate incident. The country director, Amnesty International Nigeria, Osai Ojiwo, revealed this while reacting to the federal government's comment on the Lagos Endsars probe panel report on a Channels TV program. The director, who faulted the manner the government dismissed the report, urged the federal government to verify the evidence provided by it. Amnesty International also called for the investigation into the entire Endsars protest across the country and not the Lekki toll gate incident alone. She said, "I think the first thing is for us to establish the fact that there are different layers of government. So what has been presented to the Lagos state government, as we all know, is easy for the governments to communicate with themselves across board. I think the minister with his position in government should liaise with the state authorities to clarify or check information with regards to the panel's work. That would have been an ideal step, and to allow the state government to carry out its tasks in this regard. It is not surprising for us at Amnesty International AI that the minister, Mohammed, continues to deny that unfortunate incident that happened on October 20th, 2020 at the Lekki toll gate. We have seen in the last 1 year the constant attacks, the constant narrative that is geared towards gaslighting the victims, survivors, and witnesses, and creates an impression that people are just up to no good. The Lagos State Judicial Panel had been queried by federal government over its report, which claimed that family members of those killed during the Endsars protest were afraid to speak. This was made known on Tuesday by the Minister of Information and Culture, Mohammed, wondering who would be compensated since the families of allegedly killed Endsars protesters failed to appear due to fear. He had called on the judicial panel to convince anyone that the names of some casualties of a Lekki toll gate incident listed as numbers 3 Jide, 42 Tola, and 43 Wisdom were not fictitious names. Okay, this particular issue, if they do not handle this issue with utmost care, another protest will come up. Let me say it. People will say, how many people can you kill? The youth of this generation that refers to themselves as coconut head generation, they will say, how many people can you kill? You can kill today, and of course, the same people you kill today, more will arise tomorrow. In the quote, they say, all die, not die. That is what they will tell you. Because the way and manner they are handling this particular issue, they don't believe that Nigerians can pull the stunt a second time. Hey, with the way they are handling it, I tell you that youth can decide to organize another one, and I tell you it's not going to be funny. This issue is very sensitive. This particular Endsars protest is a very sensitive issue that before you come out, you must be talking from, you must make sure your mouth is connected to your brain and you have thoughts and sieve out what you want to say. Because it is like striking. It is like stepping on, how am I going to put it now? It's like stepping on, you want to come out and step on hot coals. You have to be very careful so your feet does not get burnt. This issue continues to be a very, very like an issue. How am I going to put it now? An issue that, you know, when something is, something wants to spark now, an electric now. It can spark any moment or it can explode. You have to couch with care and gentleness. Because that is the way this issue is in the minds and hearts of Nigerians. This government, this very government, this administration has gaslighted the people. They came out and accused, there is a way you accuse someone and the person is not guilty, the person will say, if I told you I came and you said I did not come, you start saying that you are there. There's a time you start asking yourself, but I went there now. It will not look as if you're a fool. That is what this government has done. Unfortunately, the Lagos State panel did not dance to their tune. The report did not come out the way they wanted. And unfortunately, they could not lay hands on it before it was released to the public. So this particular issue now that it is out, instead of them to come out and apologize and do the needful, they are trying to cut corners, to keep gaslighting. I say again, if you are in this category of people who are doubting Thomases until they believe what they see, may it happen so that you believe it. Let it happen to you so that you can come out and say, no, this thing is real. No. I'm not among those saying. That is when you start saying, no, this thing is actually real. It does not have to get to that point. You don't have to witness something firsthand before you say, this thing actually happened. No. But unfortunately, if you belong to the gullible set of people, fine and good. Let it happen to you. If not for Buhari's clueless and callous nature, oh my goodness, he ought to have removed Lai Mohammed and some other ministers from his government for long. A redundant, wicked government. Okay. Can a responsible government behave with impunity without repercussions from the world body? I do not think so. Right-thinking people should not be wasting precious time on this government. Is this a government or an abandonage of Boko Haram? Better issues, please. It is well, Lord. It is well.